Hello everybody. The big brown truck came today. I made an order from the product purchase premiere. If you went to On Stage, you're able to order a specified list of products before they go out for release to other demonstrators. And then, of course, they'll have the big go live for the 2019-2020 catalog for customers at the 1st of June. Now, you know me, I can't always restrain myself. And this box, I want you to know, is 9 pounds. So, yep, I got quite a few goodies. Not all of them. It seems to me they had way more on the product purchase premiere list this year than they did last year. But I decided to save some stuff for later, because, you know, you got to stretch it out sometimes. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Now, this box is so big that it is going to be in the way of me even getting to show you things. So I'm just going to pull it over here to the side, and I promise I will show you everything. We've got new in colors. We've got beautiful DSP cardstock to go with the in colors, and of course new stamp sets and dies. Let's start first with the new in colors. I think you're really going to like these. I'll be sad to see the 2017-2019 ones go, but I am loving these colors. They're gorgeous. We have a purple posy, kind of like a really light lilac color. So we now have 3 different true purples: this one, Highland Heather, and Gorgeous Grape. So that kind of rounds it out. And we have Terracotta Tile. This is such a beautiful, beautiful color. Not really a burnt orange. Tell you what, we'll stamp something in it, and hopefully you'll be able to see, but I just absolutely love it. I lived in San Antonio for a very long time, and there you have what are called saltillo tiles for your bathroom floors and kitchen floors. This color reminds me of those saltillo tiles. Next, we have Seaside Spray, and this is a perfect color to go along with one of our product suites, which I'll be showing you, but it's a very pretty, kind of a light grayish blue. And then I was really sad to see Tranquil Tide go, but we have Pretty Peacock. So think of a bluer version of Tranquil Tide, because as we all know, Tranquil Tide was more green than anything. And this has a bit more blue in it. So again, it's going to go well with one of our product suites. And then this may be my favorite, Rococo Rose. Just a beautiful, like a mauve or a dusty rose color. I just really, really like all of these. So those are the new in colors. We'll put them off to the side, and I'm probably going to run out of room real quick for stuff. But let me dig in and start bringing out some of the stamp sets and dies. And I'm trying to put them together for you. To a Wild Rose. Oh my gosh, this is just incredible. 3-layer stamping, but it's also distinctive. So you're really going to get those true deep colors and then lighter colors, all from stamping with a single ink. And it has lovely sentiments to go with it. I love this Blessed. That's going to be so pretty. And then we have Wildrose Dyes to go with. And you may have heard that Stampin' Up! Is changing how it's doing or where it's getting dyes from. And that includes packaging. And if I could find, there it is. Didn't want to try and cut this open. But the packaging for the dyes also is new. So you've got this really neat little pouch. And I really like that. And then you open it up, and here's probably the thing everyone's going to like the most. Remember how hard it was to get dyes off because of all that sticky tape? Ta-da! It comes off very easily. So no more worries about having to struggle with getting the dyes off without bending them. And look at the gorgeous, gorgeous dyes that we have here. This is a beautiful frame, and you can use it for a sentiment frame, or you can actually use that as a focal point and build off of it. And in a future card, I'll show you what I mean. And then this one cuts out the outline of our rose, and then this one gives you even more detail for if you just want to cut out the whole rose itself. And then you have these cute little, and I can't tell because they're really not on here. They might be like little buds rather than leaves, because obviously here are our leaves. And then isn't this a pretty, I call them like adornment dies. So while there's no stamp to go with it, you can really pretty up a card by putting those along it. So that is To a Wild Rose, and I absolutely can't wait to play with that. But we've got more to go, so let's just keep trucking. See ya. There were so many beautiful sets that it was very hard for me to decide between them. The next one I'm going to show you is Bloom and Grow. And the sentiments on this, look at how wonderful that is, because they are mixed font, but they're also kind of whimsical font. And I really did like that. These are photopolymer. Well, I guess I could have told you about To a Wild Rose is also photopolymer. And there's lots of different flowers in here. So you can really go to town with stamping or even cutting out flowers to decorate your card with. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh my gosh, that may go on all of my thank you cards. I think that's just wonderful. And then Forever Starts Today. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be beautiful for a wedding card? Lots of different choices, but let's pull out the dies and see what they look like. Oh my. So you have a die that matches each of your floral images. And let me pull the stamps out because they're actually bigger than they show on the front of the stamp holder. And here you go. So as you can see, this is quite a bit larger than that. This is going to be absolutely wonderful to make quick, easy cards with. All right, so you've got cutouts for each of the 3 types of flowers. And then it looks like we have ways to cut out leaves. There's a leaf stamp here and your little bud branch. And then there's another decorative element right here. And I really am appreciating that Stampin' Up! Is giving us all these wonderful ways to adorn our cards. Well, I can't get that in there the right way, but that's okay. We'll just keep on trucking. I think I got 5 sets all together. So those are the first 2. Okay, what can we pull out next? How about one that I think I am really going to love? And this one has a punch that matches. So it's our Floral Essence. And the punch, I'll bet when you first saw it, you thought leaves, right? No, no, no. Your punch punches out this image right here. So you do multiples of it, kind of like we did last year with our Delightful Daisy. Remember how you would cut out or punch out 2 sets and then offset them together to make our daisy flower? Well, you're going to be able to do the same thing with your Floral Essence. And this is, again, photopolymer. All days are beautiful that begin with you. Wishing you a blissful future. And all the different flowers that you can use to go with it. Oh my gosh, I can just see lots and lots of possibilities with this one. All right, let's keep going. Trying to make it to where this video isn't too terribly long. This one, I know a lot of people just jumped when they saw this one. Look at that magnolia. Oh my gosh. And magnolias are one of my favorite flowers. And then this beautiful big script font. And then wonderful sentiments again. You've got thanks here, and not only for what you do, but for being someone so special. The journey of life is best shared with a friend. We'll get through this together. So you can make encouragement cards, you can make wedding cards, just a hello card, but you've got the full bloomed magnolia with leaves, and then you've also got the magnolia bud. And then look at this. Oh, I love flourishes. And it looks like that one is going to, has little spots where it's meant to not stamp evenly. And I really, really like that. So these are our cling stamps. And I am really liking the new labels that they have because they go on very easily and your blocks hold onto them well. Wow, look at the size of that. Holy moly, that is big. I mean, you could easily do a 5x7 card with that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, and then let's look at the dies, because the dies are something special as well. It's going to be so hard, guys, figuring out which one of these to use for Saturday. So if you see one that you would really like for me to demo on Saturday, drop me a comment, and I'll be happy to do that. Wow, here are the dies. So you can cut out the large image with the leaves, so that's going to do the outline of it, and then it has a smaller one here, and you've got your bud one there as well, and lots of leafy dies. And here is even a die that matches being able to punch. And so you're saying, well, why does it do that? Remember, some of our dies also emboss. Look at the leaves on here. So a lot of them nowadays will not only die cut around the image, but will emboss them as well. And that might be one of them. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, so we've got, how many have I shown you? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got one more left to show you. And that is Sailing Home. Remember me telling you that our Seaside Spray color was going to go really, really well with one of our product suites? Seaside Spray is going to be perfect for this stamp set. This is a distinctive stamp as well. So when you stamp the Lighthouse, I've seen samples, it just jumps off the page. It's really artistic, really well detailed. And then you've got the compass rose here, 2 different sailboats, our anchor, and there is a knotted rope. I used to sail, but honestly, I can't tell you. I think that's a hitch knot, but it's been a long time. And then the sentiments: set sail in the direction of your dreams. Let hope be your anchor through the storms of life. It has a congrats, but my favorite one is this: you are my true north. Oh, I love that. Again, these are cling stamps. But let's take a look at the dies for this. I didn't actually get to go to on stage because I broke my ankle. But since I'd already paid for it, I was able to order from the Product Purchase Premier and see a lot of the things that were seen on stage through some videos. But here are the dies that go with that. So there's your 2 sailboat dies. Your lighthouse die is there. You have a ship's wheel. And then you have, this is the, can't remember what it's called. It goes on the compass though, to mark your north, south, east, and west. So you've got 2 of those. And then I love this rope die that also embosses. And then I needed a small banner for sentiments, and just had not purchased one yet. So I'm really happy to see that in here. There's a frame that will work well for sentiments and your knotted rope. And that one I think is a Boland knot. But if any of you are sailors out there, you'll probably tell me that I'm full of beans, and that's not what that is. All right, but those are the 5 sets that I ordered. So Sailing Home, the double Magnolia one, Floral Essence, Bloom and Grow, and To a Wild Rose. A lot of floral images, but I just could not resist this Seaside, the Sailing Home one. That may turn out to be my favorite one. It'll work so well for masculine cards, but you can also make it with feminine colors as well. I think it's really versatile. All right, let me put this away because we also have other goodies to look at. And let me pull out the ribbon first. This is the Magnolia Lane ribbon. Magnolia Lane ribbon combo. So this goes with that suite. And what you have, oh, this is just beautiful. It's a beige textured ribbon, and it has a little tiny strip of white on the outside. And then you've got old olive twine. Perfect for the Magnolia. And then the other ribbon that I got is, this is the organdy striped ribbon in petal pink, I think. That's either petal pink or blushing bright. I'll have to check my inventory sheet. But it is so pretty. As a matter of fact, it's so pretty. I have to dig into it now because it's not really showing you its true beauty on the spool, because you can't see just how, you really can't see the stripes on it. So let me see if I can get this in there without damaging. Be very careful. Come on. I'm under there. I'm under there. There we go. Got it. Now I can cut it off. Kind of like taking a bandage off somebody where you always want to make sure you don't cut them. All right, so there you have it. Look at how pretty that is. Let me bring in a piece of white cardstock. It'll show up really well against that. Look at that. Oh, and it is silky soft, very pliable. It is going to make wonderful bows. So I was very happy to see that on our product purchase premiere list. Okay, but don't stop, Linda. What else do you have? This goes along with our Floral Essence. So remember, with our Floral Essence, that's the one we have the punch with, right? Look at this. We now have centers to our flowers. Look how cute that is. So they're not really very thick. They'll work well as embellishments, and they are adhesive on the back. But I think one of the things that was missing from our Delightful Daisy was that we didn't really have anything to put in the center. So there we go. We can use that on our Floral Essence. I'll bet they might even work on the Daisy ones as well. All right, that's all the ribbons. We've got in colors to match our in color ink pads. So let me just open this really quickly and let's take a gander at it. I always like to get the sample packs to begin with because I never know which ones I'm going to use the most. Okay, so there is our Purple Posy and our Seaside Spray and our Rococo Rose, our Terracotta Tile, And then Pretty Peacock is the last one. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now I saved the very, very best for the very last, because wait until you see designer series paper. So I got 3 of those, and yes, I'm going to open it up so we can take a look. So don't worry, just be patient. Get under there without tearing anything. Oh, this paper is just so, so pretty. All right. So you've got your large Magnolia, and look at that beautiful stripe. I think that's Blushing Bride in the background, or on the back side rather. And then we have this very pretty, it almost looks kind of vintagey, Magnolia and leaf print. But oh my gosh, look at this side. Those are those Magnolia buds I was talking about. Oh, how am I going to decide? Good thing they give us multiple sheets of each, right? And this is a lovely, I believe that's Old Olive. And what you can't really see very well, I don't know if you can or not. No, it doesn't come across well, but it looks like it's burlap in the background, or a very, very fine, fine burlap weave. So that, again, it just looks vintagey to me. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, I like that stripe. Oh, but look at this. That might be my favorite piece. I love when we can do florals and stripes together, and this DSP makes it so easy. So you've got your Old Olive. Again, I think that's Blushing Bride, and your Whisper White. And that is just a perfect background for that. And then on the other side, oh, how sweet. You've got small magnolias and magnolia buds against a Blushing Bride background. And again, it looks like it has a very fine weaved burlap background, even though it's not a textured paper. More leaves. This time we get to go in the neutrals area. So white against that. Oh. It's going to be hard. And then it just starts over. So those are your designs for the Magnolia DSP. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Let me check my colors just to be sure. So this is the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. Colors are Basic Black, Early Espresso, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, So Saffron, and Whisper White. Boy, was I off on my colors. So Mossy Meadow was the green, Petal Pink was the pink on it. All right, you ready to see some more? I think I got 2 more to show you. I had to get the paper that went with the sailing stamp set. So this is Come Sail Away Designer Series paper. And I already love it without even opening it. Of course, it's not going to let me open it. Come on, find a seam. There we go. And the colors in this are going to be Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Soft Suede, and Whisper White. There, now I've got the colors for that. I won't misspeak them. All right, I don't want to bend any of this. So let me just cut that away. I think you're really going to like this Designer Series paper. I'm just having a hard time talking tonight. I'm too excited. Okay, so there's our Compass Rose. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. How cool. So different like maps, sailing maps with legends on them. Oh, that is so nice. So you've got those. Oh, look at this. It looks like old newsprint. Remember the sepia toned ones? So it's just stories about yachting There's even some advertisements in here. How cute is that? And let's see what's on the back side of that. Ah, there's our Night of Navy. And is that early espresso? Is that what it said it was? But anyway, lovely, lovely knots, knotted ropes. All right, then we've got a great stripe. I really like this with kind of the beigey background, and then you've got the Night of Navy triple stripes, and then you've got the balmy blue single stripe in between. So lots of visual interest there. And on the other side of that, oh, it's like seaweed and sea plants. Ah, that is really neat. So liking that. And then we've got sailboats, little sailboats. And on the back of that, another green stripe. Very, very pretty. Really liking these. Ooh, how many designs do we have here? My hand's not big enough to hold everything. Okay, and then we've got, this almost looks like ticking, doesn't it? Oh, I love this other side. It's got sextants and just ways that mariners used to plot their course by the stars. That is really, really nice. Oh, not done yet. Oh, look at the lighthouse paper. And this is washed, so it doesn't show up very well, but you have lighter areas and darker areas. And there's 1, 2, 3 different styles, I think, maybe more, of the lighthouses. And on the back of that is a much bolder Night of Navy and Whisper White stripe. So that is just awesome. Love this paper. So many different designs. Okay. One more to show you. This is my all-time favorite. I wrestled with just ordering the maximum amount of consumables I could on this one because I know I'm going to be using this a lot. I love Monet paintings. Does that not remind you of a Monet painting? Oh, how beautiful that is. And then on the reverse side, oh, I really, really like that. Look at how well they go together. Again, a beautiful kind of oil paint. That's what I wanted to say. It's like you just painted this with oils and it's on paper. I don't know how else to say it, but it looks that realistic. And let's see what's on the other side. Wow. Wow. That is a very beautiful green that you could probably pair up with this. Really, really liking it. Oh, and here, these look like either daisies or zinnias. Very pretty in pinks and whites and yellows with just a little bit of the green. That would work really well with this green one as well. And on the reverse side of that, ooh, blues, different shades of blues, purples, a little bit of green, and tiny, tiny white and pink daisies. So, so pretty. And then this is a classic for oil painting roses. Those are the classic colors. But look at the background in it. Again, you've got your greens and your blues and purples. It's just the perfect backdrop for the roses. And then on the other side of that, here's again kind of a water composition, but this time it doesn't have daisies in it. It does have hints of flowers, but they're so kind of washed out that it's hard to tell what they might be. It just kind of all blends together beautifully. Oh, and look at this one. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just running out of adjectives because they're all so, so pretty. There's another daisy or zinnia one. Oh, look at that. It really does remind me of a Monet painting. And it's more of a pastel approach to this one, whereas these others were pretty deep in color. I like that they give you a difference. And there's green, and I think you can see it has like leafy fronds, almost like seagrass, and yellows and greens. Oh, so what is the name of this, Linda, you want to know? Well, this is the Perennial Essence. So it goes with, and let me just pull it out here so you can see how well it all goes together. This goes with your Floral Essence stamp set and your punch. So this paper goes with all of that. And look at how beautiful that is. Wow. All right. I wanted to do one more thing before I let you go, because that was pretty much everything I got. Oh, wait a minute. There is one more thing, and I almost forgot what it was. This is the Perennial Essence Vellum Cardstock. So here we've got the DSP. This is the Vellum cardstock that has colors that match it. And I really wanted to see what this looked like. Carefully pull this out. And let's see, we've got kind of this goldenrod color. And then we have our green, and then we've got that beautiful pink that you see throughout it. The colors of this are, they don't say. Hang on. Let me get the back of the DSP. Maybe I can tell it from there. So the colors are, this is going to be Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Crushed Curry. I don't know, that could be Old Olive, because both Mossy Meadow and Old Olive are in here. But that is definitely petal pink, a petal pink. This could be Crushed Curry. I think that's the, or So Saffron. So I will just have to stamp those colors and see which it goes best with. But it's meant to use with your DSP, with your Perennial Essence DSP. All right. So let me put those away, because I thought I would do one more thing before we leave. I love our ink pads, and they do such a good job with colors on them. But until I've actually stamped something, I can never really tell what color it is. So I thought I would take one of the new stamps and stamp it in each of our colors, just so you can see. And hopefully my webcam will pick up the true colors. Boy, that one did not want to come out of the plastic. All right, so almost got them all. Now I understand why there are some demonstrators that don't really do unboxings. They just get right into the product. That gives them a chance to get everything out of its packaging. But we'll get there. All right, which stamp set should we use? I'm going to vote for, we'll do Floral Essence. It'll be fun. So let's take this flower because it will use the most ink. The other one is meant for you to be able to use your blends to color. And let me pull out a block. Ooh, that just fits on there. And now let's open them up and we'll get going on it. So I'm going to use the Purple Posy first. I love a new ink pad. Okay. Oh, how pretty. Very, very, very pretty. I'm liking that. And you know what? I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit if I can, just so you can get a better look. Let's see if I can do this without totally screwing things up. All right, we'll leave it there, Linda. So that was our Purple Posy. And yes, I just cleaned off my stamp, so I won't contaminate. Let's try the Rococo Rose next. Wow. That is very beautiful. It may dry a tad lighter, but it's pretty true, and I really am liking that. Okay, Seaside Spray is next. If I can get it open. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is really, really pretty. It's going to be hard figuring out which one is my favorite. All right, we'll try Terracotta Tile next. This is going to be very bright, very vivid. Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. So, so pretty. And last one is going to be Pretty Peacock. And it has its name for a reason. Hint, hint. There's something in the new catalog that's going to go very well with this. And look at that. Oh, that is so, so pretty. All right, so Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile. Tell me. Leave a comment and tell me which one of those is your favorite. Because I can tell you right now, I can't pick one. Maybe it is just, you know, what kind of a mood you're in that day. You could use that as determining which ink is going to be your favorite. All right, gang. Well, that is my unboxing. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you're going to be looking forward to all of the goodies in the new catalog. I was trying to get it. Oh, I know. Zoom out, Linda. Let me zoom out so you can see all of these together. There we go. So those are our colors, our new in colors, and what they look like stamped. So leave me a comment and let me know which of the stamp sets you would like for me to work with for our Saturday Anything Goes. This is going to be viewer's choice. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video and that you're having a good evening and that you'll join me back here on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.